guys, I'm Traci Copeland and this is Good Moves with Well+Good. Today we're gonna focus on legs and power, okay? So we have about a 10-minute or so workout. We have 4 different moves that we're gonna do for 1 minute each. First, let's warm things up and let's get right into it. So I'm gonna have you start warming up the hamstrings, okay? Some of those major muscle groups first. So starting with my right leg, and then I'm gonna jog, and then left leg. So I scoop the ground so I can allow my chest to get a little bit deeper every single time. You could do this in place, or if you have space wherever you are, you could do this across the room. Important thing is just keeping that foot nice and flexed. All right, now I'm gonna have you separate your legs about straddle position, and we're just gonna warm up those inner thighs. Shifting side to side, keeping the weight in your heels. Now just making sure that the feet stay parallel. You're not turning the toes out. And as you get more warmed up, or if you're more flexible, you can even reach for the ground, okay? Just a few more seconds here. And time. Now let's warm up the quads, okay? So I'm gonna reach my right arm up, grab a hold of my left ankle, jog, jog, jog. Let's do the opposite side. So warm-ups are always dynamic. You're never holding the moves for very long. Each move for very long, you're constantly moving, okay? So that's why I like to add that little jog in between so you can still stay nice and warm and you can activate your quads. Now we're gonna move on to the glutes. So these are called bottom-up squats. You're gonna reach the arms straight up towards the ceiling, reach for your toes, bend your knees, extend the arms up. Toes, bend, arms. Let's do 3 more, and then we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Last one. And all right, I think we're ready to work. Now, what you need for this workout is a set of dumbbells, okay? I'm using 10 pounds. You can go as light as 5 or as much as 15 or 20, depending on where you are in your fitness journey, okay? So I'm gonna grab my 10s and I'm gonna start with my feet together. Our rounds are gonna be 1 minute long. So I'm gonna start on my left side doing a lateral lunge, okay? So I lower my dumbbells down, come back center. So I'm gonna go 30 seconds on each side, okay? You keep that chest lifted. I keep the weight in my heels. This is why we warmed up our inner thighs, okay? Less than 10 seconds to go on this side, and you're pressing off of the ground the entire time. 1 more. And let's take it to the opposite side. I'm just gonna shift over a little bit. Now going to the right leg. So reaching down, come right back up. Press off the ground, okay? Now you can do this with or without weights, totally up to you. Sometimes it's nice to just get 1 round in without weights so you can get used to what you're about to do. You got about 10 seconds left here. Stay with me. Control. And 1 more time. Okay, so now we're gonna do squat to overhead press. I'm gonna start with the dumbbells just above my shoulders, feet a little bit wider than hips distance apart, and come into a squat, extend the arms straight up, okay? So you can squat as deep as you need to. If you have more range of motion and you're not limited by anything, then get as deep as you can, okay? That's where your power is gonna come from. Control it. Now, if you have knee issues, I suggest not squatting quite as deep, okay? So you know what your fitness level is, you know where your body is, so I just suggest you listen to it so you can control how deep or shallow you wanna go in that squat. We got about 15 seconds left. Extend straight up. Find it. 5 seconds left on the clock, just 5. Last one, and time. Okay, now I'm gonna drop the weights off to the side. We're gonna do a little glute bridge march. So, starting off in a bridge position, lifting my hips off of the ground, okay? And then lifting one leg, lifting the opposite leg. Now, bridges are great for glute strength, okay? So you can do a bridge march. You can add weights here if you wanted to. The important thing is your hips never change level, okay? So as I lift my leg each time, my hips still stay lifted the entire time, okay? We're a little bit more than halfway there. Stay with me. Control it. So this is, again, less about speed, more about control, controlling your range of motion, and time. We're gonna come back up to stand. We're gonna grab a hold of those weights, and you're gonna give me split squat. Okay, so you could do this on the mat. If you have a little bench at home, you could elevate that back leg just a little bit. So we're gonna go 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. So lower down slow and extend. So again, we're focusing on time under tension. So controlling it down nice and slow, about 3 seconds, and then powering up. Slowing it down. Drive through, okay? One more. And time. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. Left leg forward. Dumbbells right by your side. Lower the back knee down. And extend. And you're never really completely locking that front leg. Extend. Relax through the shoulders. Stay with me. Lower down. And one more. Time. All right. So you've made it through one round. We have one more just like that, okay? So we're gonna do the same exact thing. You know what to expect. You know what to do. If you didn't use weights the first time, now I suggest adding some weights this time around so you can get stronger, okay? And we're gonna focus on strength and power, all right? So we're going back to those lateral lunges. We'll start on the left side, 30-30, okay? And then of course, I like to end things with a finisher, picking up that heart rate just a little bit, okay? So start with your feet together, and we're gonna go right into those lateral lunges. All right, stepping out to the side and bring it forward. Bringing it back together. Keeping the weight in your heel the entire time, in both heels. And make sure as you step out, you're keeping that foot in the same plane as your opposite leg. You got about 10 seconds left on the clock. Stay with me. Make sure you're bending that knee. And time. Take it to the opposite leg. All right. Control it. One side's gonna feel a little bit stronger. For me, this side feels stronger. Feels a little bit easier. It's just giving me some information about my body. And time. All right, we're gonna go back to the squat overhead press. All right, get yourself set up. Lower down into that squat, extend. Now, make sure that when you squat, you're not arching your back as you rise, okay? The arms extend, but you don't want to arch that lower back. And sometimes we tend to do that naturally, especially when we're tired. And if this is a little too intense with weights, feel free to drop the weights and just do the same exact movement, okay? Make sure you breathe. And 10 more seconds left. And time. Now, since we are standing, I'm gonna take us into that split squat. So I'm gonna go with my right leg forward, and then we'll take ourselves into those bridge marches, okay? All right, let's go for it. Lower down, extend. Making sure that the knee isn't getting past the ankle in these lunges. Breathe. Extend. Keeping your eyes forward. And time. Let's take it to the other side. Set yourself up, same exact way. Lowering down, extend. Draw the back knee down to the ground. Rise up with power. And rise. Lower down. And one more. And time. All right, let's put those dumbbells off to the side. We've got a minute of bridge marches, lifting hips off of the ground, and we go for it. Hips stay lifted, keeping the knees at about a 90-degree angle, keeping the weight in my heels when my legs touch the ground. And don't feel like you have to lift your hips extra high on this. You don't want to over-exaggerate the movement. Keep the core engaged, eyes looking up towards the ceiling. Again, feel free to add weight here. You can add some dumbbells right across your legs. Add a little extra credit. Got 5 more seconds left here. And time. All right. You've successfully made it through 2 rounds, but we're not done yet, okay? So we're gonna finish strong, okay? Little finisher. We have 20 seconds, 2 different moves, okay? So we've got some high knees, and then we've got a shuffle squat jump, okay? We're gonna do 2 rounds of each. So high knees in place. I'm just gonna face one direction. We'll go for 20 seconds. In 3, 2, and let's go for it. So stay nice and tall. Don't lean back. Don't lean forward. Pump your arms. Moving your hands, cheek to cheek. And time. All right, that was 20 seconds. Now we have a shuffle squat jump. So starting in a squatted position, shuffle, squat jump, shuffle, squat jump. Three more seconds. Time. All right, one more, just like that, okay? I'm gonna give you extra time to recover. You got about 10 seconds left of your recovery. You're gonna give me those high knees, back to the shuffle, squat jump, okay? In 3, 2, and let's go for it. Last one. We finish strong, always. Time. All right, shuffle, squat jump. Start low in that squatted position, and let's go, shuffle. So we get a little bit of lateral movement, okay? So we work those abductors. Time. Congratulations, you've made it through legs and power. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you had fun, I hope you learned something new, I hope you challenged yourself. Once again, my name is Traci Copeland, and this is Good Moves with Well+Good. You want more good moves? Subscribe to Well+Good today.